Hey, how's it going? It's Mr. Palmer here, and wow, I can't believe it. Remote learning's finally here. Our first day, first week of remote learning. And so, how long is this going to go? Well, not sure. But probably the date is to be determined, but probably the week of May 11th for this class for AP Human Geography, because that's probably going to be the week of our test. So, what do I need to do? Well, it depends. There's a lot of stress right now, and I've changed some things in your grade book because of the policies that we have in the district. So, let's look at the two columns here. If I have a D or an F, your number one goal is grade recovery. Now, your grade can go up, okay? Missing work, what should I do? Get it done, all right? I would like all that done by May 1st. That'll also give you a little bit of time to get ready for the AP exam. It's not the ideal, but some of you do have some serious work to make up. What do you need to do? There's exams, FRQs. If you've missed some FRQs, I'll post online and so that you can turn it in digitally. Notebooks. All right, if you're still working on a notebook and you need to do that, focus on the vocabulary and the key issues. That's what I want you to focus on if you haven't done a past notebook. Now, after you've done those things or while you're doing those things, then you also need to start A and B, all right, with the A-B category over here to the right. So if you have an A or a B, congratulations, all right, you're in pretty good shape here. You need to complete and start the urban vocab and key issues, which should almost be done because I signed that before break, so I'm hoping that you're done with that. You're going to start going through watching the videos that are online on Schoology, doing the AP classroom work, the multiple choice and the FRQs, working on AMPScope, the review book, read it. Everybody should be reading that, and also Albert. So these are some of the things that you should be doing. And if you're a D or an F, you kind of have a little bit of double work here, and you got to be pushing forward with this. So how does this logistically work? So what we have here is we have the remote learning folder right here. Okay, this is where you're going to want to go for directions and things are going to be here. There'll be a turn-in work folder, and in this turn-in work folder, this is where I will have past work. This will be work that it should already be previously done. This is all new work. This is past work, and there'll be folders in there for everything to be turned in. There is a video here that I would like you to watch. It's kind of, well, actually, where is it? Never mind. It's inside this folder. My AP Classroom links, Albert.io is here. Here's some due dates over here, some things I'd like you to do. And these are all inside of the remote learning survey. No matter what, I want all of you to do this technology and check-in survey. It's going to give me a sense of what are your tools, what do you have available, how are you doing. There's some important things in there. And then you can see these are the things that have already been assigned. I put the due date for the end of this week, but technically they should be done. But you have till the end of the week to turn those in for full credit, and they will be part of everybody's grade. Okay, everything in here is going to be X credit and pushing forward. Okay, so what's our goals? Our goal is to score well on the AP exam. We're going to go for it. I think we can do well. I'll have more information on April 3rd about the exam, and I'll go over the details specifically about that. For a lot of you, it's going to be improve your grades. If you have a D or an F, most likely your highest grade will be a C. But, depending on the circumstance, you might get a B minus. If you have a D, B minus is possible. If you have an F, you're probably looking at a C. But you're going to have to work and move that and improve that grade. If you have a B, you can still get an A. All right, you can still work your way up to an A. For everyone, grades will be based on engagement in the past, current, and future assignments. So you need to make sure that if we're going to move these grades, that you're still pushing forward with the other things. We're still doing school, and I want to see that you're making progress. If you're a D and you want to get to that B minus, you need to be engaged in all facets of this. So my goal is to get everybody to at least a C. If taking a risk, taking an AP class, that's my goal for all of you to do that. But it's ultimately what you want to do. So here's some hints. The turn-in folder, I already talked about that. But Most assignments are going to be turned in via Schoology. It's going to be pretty digital, and you should be able to do that. Hopefully, I have some video conferencing. We'll figure this out soon, and I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to do that. Office hours, you can contact me through email, Remind, and hopefully video. Some hints. Number one is you need to be disciplined. You need to schedule yourself. You need to be disciplined about doing online education. You're good students. You're smart kids. You can do this, okay? So let's go for it. Check Schoology often, all right? I will put things on there and post things, and it should be very organized for you so that you can figure it out. But if you're not sure about something, you can always email me or remind me. With that in mind, if you have a smartphone, try to get the Remind app, because it creates a little more interaction. You can text me back and send me messages. That I think it would be helpful. You don't have to. I'm just suggesting it might be a good idea. This next one's super, super important. Be academically aggressive. This is your education, not mine. You need to go for this. I know it's been rough lately, but let's go for this and let's engage and let's do this. You're taking a college class. And you can do this. You're capable of doing this. So let's be academically aggressive and go crush this. Now, what are your strategies from now until the end? One of the big things is to know your vocabulary, okay? And you want to make sure you're doing the practice multiple choice questions and the practice FRQs, and you're like, wait, the test doesn't have multiple choice on it. Doesn't matter. You need to learn that information so that when the test does come, you know it and can recollect that. So follow through. I'm going to do things that are going to help you. I'm going to design things that are designed to improve you and to pass that test, because you all can. So what you do will matter the most, not what I do, what you do. And it's critical that you do this. You got resources. You got my book. You've got the Human Geography book by Rubenstein. You've got Albert. You've got Schoology. Use all of them. But what's going to matter the most is you. You've got to take care of this. You're the person that needs to do this. And I believe in you. And let's go do this. I'm here to help you. I'm your coach. I'm your facilitator. I'll walk along with you. But ultimately, you're the one that's going to take the test. And what you do is going to matter the most. Thanks. Take care. Hey. Started a new YouTube channel to take care of this remote learning and to reach out to lots of people around the country. So if you find this video interesting, please feel free to use it.